Hello, welcome to Christians for Common Sense. My name is Dave Brown. I have a degree in Homeland Security and certified FEMA emergency management, and we're going through a variety of different things, hopefully to be able to help you to when the electricity goes out, or if you have to survive or just enjoy camping. We're going to talk about those kind of things. Right now, today's video is about fire, how to start a fire. Now, there are some techniques that I've learned over the years. I used to take problem children out for a week with nothing more than basically a pocket knife and a bag of flour, and we would survive out there for over a week. One of the things that we taught them was how to make a fire. Now, there are some specific techniques of starting a fire, and that I've learned over the years that you're not going to find I've not been able to find in any other book, nor any other videos on YouTube or any of that sort of thing. So we're going to talk about some of those specific things. One of those that you're not going to find in any book is this plant. And I'll send you a picture of it on the video. This is called mullein. Now, this mullein plant is an herb. Indians use it for a lot of different things. One of them, they use the great big fluffy leaves, is tobacco. It's also good for asthma and so forth, and you can look it up. This is the seed pod head. So I'll send you a picture of that. This is mullein and how we use it. And the other one that we use a lot, especially in a bow drill, is called a yucca plant. And I'll back up so you can see how big it is. It's roughly 5 feet. It has a very thick bottom core. This would be split in half and then used as your bottom plate. And then further up, we would use the thinner part as your drill. Now, the key to any type of bow drill is that the bottom plate, where you're creating the friction, and your dowel part or the drill part must be the same wood. That is the key. So, and the reason for that is that each wood has a flash point. And if you have different flash points, for example, if you have a yucca bottom plate and, should we say, sagebrush for a dowel or a drill, they have different flash points. And you might be drilling there for a long time before you actually got a kernel of a type of an ember. So that is the key. If you're ever going to play with a bow drill, show the kids how to use a bow drill, it must be the same wood. And the best wood that I have ever found is a yucca plant. So that is one of those keys. I'll stick that over there. Now, if you'll follow me down here to the bottom, this is what I have in my survival backpack. I have tins, and this is my mullein plant. Now, you can have different knives. You don't have to have a K-bar. These are nice for whatever you want to use them for. This works just fine. So, and then in my backpack, I have 2 different types of fire starters. These are commercial ones. This is a magnesium. This is a magnesium, and this is just a pinch type of thing, and it sends out a spark. And that's all you need, is to send out a spark. Okay, when you're out in the woods, a lot of times it might be rainy, snowy, wet. Here is another key to always have inside your packet of goodies as far as starting a fire. And what this is rubber cement. A little dab of rubber cement You punch through the little hole, put a couple of drips into your bird's nest, and this will help continue the fire. So even though the bird's nest is wet, it will still light. So this will give you a chance to get the bird nest blowing. And when you have a bird's nest and you have this type of material, you'll need to blow very softly through the bird nest to initiate the fire. So what we have here, and this is a piece of charcoal. Now this charcoal was used from the mullein plant. This is the seed head. So the mullein plant, you'll have a stick like this, start it on fire, and commercial, start this on fire, let it burn to a charcoal point, and then you would drop it into your can, break it off, and smother it, and then you would have a piece of charcoal. Now this piece of charcoal was used anciently, and then if the slightest bit of a spark on this charcoal will keep this burning for a minute or more, depending on the size of the charcoal. That will give you a chance, virtually a whole minute, to get your bird's nest burning. Whereas a real quick type of spark, you have a matter of seconds in order to get a fire started. Now this is a magnesium match. As you see, you don't have a whole lot of time to take that and stick it into your bird's nest. It will work. Back in the old days, they had flint and steel. And then in the West, the Indians used the bow drill. But you can see that that will continue, and that will burn. So that's a magnesium match. The other product that I use a lot, and you have to pinch it, and you have to find the pressure that is going to create the spark, and that's all it does. So that is a commercial variety. Now what I've done here is I've added a little bit of the charcoal to your toilet paper, whatever you have, your bird's nest, and then this will add to a little bit. Now I got just a little bit of a spark onto the charcoal. And a little blow, and that charcoal will then last. If you run out of that charcoal in getting your bird's nest started, then you just add another piece of charcoal. That is the value of mullein, and it will start a fire very, very quickly. So those are the keys to starting a fire if you're out in the woods. One is the yucca plant. Two is the mullein plant. Make charcoal out of it. Other plants and other things can be made with charcoal. I have found the mullein plant is by far the best. So when you have your backpack, have a tin, and this one here is a saddle soap type of tin. It's very deep. The other one is just a shoe polish can. Keep your things together, your toilet paper, and add some of your mullein into it. Close it up. You can also have your small little knife as well into that, and you have your kit. And let's not forget, just in case it's wet outside, this is your rubber cement. You find it for the type of your bicycle, to repair kits for a bicycle tire. Rubber cement goes in there, click down, and you're ready to go. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you watch all the other videos that we've posted. My name is Dave Brown. I'm with the Christians for Common Sense. Christians for Common Sense. I had to think about that for a minute. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Please watch all the other videos. I'm on Facebook. Love to hear back from you. Have a nice day.